Hello everyone and welcome back to Crypto Atlas. In this episode, I'm going to talk about Dogecoin as well as Chiliz. Both of these coins have had quite the exponential move. As you guys can actually see here, out of the top 100 cryptocurrencies, they were both at the very top of the list in the last 24 hours. Dogecoin being tracked at over 100%. Right now being at 111% in the day, and Chiliz being at 40.15% in the day for the gains. If you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up like button as well. It's greatly appreciated. It definitely helps us out with the YouTube search algorithm, and click the bell icon so that you know whenever we have a new video. I also want to mention that I have a separate video that's going up today about a new cryptocurrency that I literally just learned about yesterday, and it was by accident. I looked into it more, and it's got some really interesting things going on with it, and I already invested into it, and I'm actually planning to invest more. I'm keeping an eye on the exchange rate of things on the side right now, just waiting for my buy-in opportunity, even as I'm recording this video. So if you guys want to check that out, I have a separate video, and it's called DOGE, and if you guys are fans of Doge, then there's some things, not a lot, there are some things that I think you're going to find interesting about that too. So feel free to check out that video. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get on into these two, okay? So taking a look over here, we can actually see that there was some very big news that came out as of yesterday. This is for Chiliz, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. They said, breaking, Rakuten becomes a Chiliz CHC node and partners with us to promote/distribute Socios fan tokens. This is another major milestone to grow the industry. And you guys can see that there's been a ton of support for this. It's got over 4,000 likes. Even CZ from Binance responded saying congrats. So a lot of sentiment behind that with Chiliz, and we actually saw, as I mentioned, Chiliz has had quite a nice explosive day, 40% on a daily candle, which is absolutely insane in general, and 114% in a single day is it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so let's go ahead and hop on over to the charts and see where we're at. So this is based on a previous Fibonacci sequence that I had positioned. If you guys see my video yesterday, you'll see me talk about all of this. And what's interesting is that it smashed through these levels, right? And this is based off of all these previous price positions. We had a nice established zone that we set up here because a lot of this fit within the same space. You can see a little bit of bouncing actions going on between these quadrants inside the Fibonacci sequence, going a lot of back and forth, and fit right here between the 0.5 and the 0.618 for quite a long time until it finally started to rally and it moved its way up to the next zone. We saw a little bit of resistance there, starting to push up, entered in the new space, waiting to see what it was going to do, started to rally up once again, was looking like it was filling in this whole gap here, potentially some sell-off. You can actually see that there was some sell-off that took place, pulling back about 50% or so on that daily candle itself. Oh, by the way, just real quick, I'm not a financial advisor. Let me just get that right out of the way. Everything I'm sharing with you guys is my own opinion, so please do keep that in mind. As you guys can see, though, this decided they wanted to have a further continuation rally as of the next day, actually entering in above the 1.618. By doing so with a daily closure, it gave itself the opportunity to have a further continuation on if there was going to be more sentiment. Surprisingly, there was not actually some people taking profits at these levels. They just let it continue to ride. And as it continued to ride, more people were buying it at a higher price. People weren't selling it at a lower price, and people just let it keep going up. So it actually passed through the 2.618, which was at 25 cents, broke all the way above the 3.618, which was at 34 cents, even went through the 4.236, which is like a critical base level at 40 cents, and just entered into a whole other territory, passing all the way up to 47 cents, right? So insane price numbers that we're talking about right now. If we go into a 15-minute chart, you can see it's getting a little bit of a rally going on over the last 31 hour and a half or so, starting to make its push, trying to go back towards the 40-cent range. So just, again, absolutely insane. Volume just comes out of nowhere and massive explosion up with all this. Technical radars are technically suggesting a strong buy. The RSI is quite high. It's actually like at a peak level right now. It's at 95.75. There's a lot of things suggesting that this is way overbought, and it's very likely that it's going to go down. I'm going to let you guys know that right now, okay? As much as you want it to continue to go up, I'm talking in the short term, this is a lot. It is not normal by any standard to go up over 40, 50% in a day, let alone 115%. So there's a lot of FOMO that's going on. And if you guys do get in right now, just please keep in mind the golden rule of investing. Never invest more than what you're willing to lose. So if you feel like this has still got a lot more room to grow and you want to enter in yourself at your own discretion, okay. But if you're putting everything and you're going YOLO with this, just keep in mind we're looking at the technicals. The technicals are suggesting that we've had a lot of days that have had very high percentage gains, and we're not seeing a red candle. We're not really seeing much selling pressure right now, and it's a meme coin. It is a meme coin. With there being no selling pressure on any of this, it makes me very on edge. And they say, you know, typically you want to be greedy when people are fearful and fearful when people are greedy, right? But most of the people right now are very greedy. That's why I'm personally fearful on this, but it's just my own opinion. Let's look at some levels and see where we could potentially go to next if you guys decide to come in on this. Some people might want to short it too, but also people are shorting and getting wrecked, so be very careful with that regardless. Okay, so we're going to have resistance here at 40 cents. We break above the 47-cent level. Obviously, we're going to hit 50 cents. Breaking above 50 cents, we don't really have much else to base this off of. I mean, this is just a huge curve that's taking place right here. So ideally, I would be looking at it going through every 10-cent level on the way up, trying to hit that $1 region zone. So if it hit the dollar region zone, that's actually going to put it number 3 of all cryptocurrencies in the world. Okay? It means Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then Dogecoin would be number 3. I would be really shocked if it managed to do that, because the fundamentals behind Dogecoin, there aren't any. And, you know, people are equating this very highly to a lot of other things. But anyways, I'm not going to go into all of that. So we're going to go ahead and take a look if it does go down, right? So it has the potential to still move up. Just keep that in mind. If it decides that it wants to go down, we have 34, almost 35 cents as one level of support. Further level drop down, that's going to be at 25 cents, which also makes sense from a psychological standpoint. A full retracement back would pull it all the way back to 15 cents. Okay. Technical radars, strong buy. I already mentioned the RSI. So that's what's going on with the Dogecoin side. Very big volume day. We might see it cool down quite a bit here over the weekend, possibly on Monday, deciding it wants to make another move in one direction or the other. Now, if we hop on over and we're taking a look at the Chiliz, which is the CZ. Whoops. Okay, I just forgot what it was. The Chiliz. Coin, crypto. I'm getting CHZ. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. CHZ USD. Taking a look at that. Let's hop on over. You guys see, nice little push up, 35% gains for the day. And now let's go ahead and take a look on this for the Fibonacci retracement. So looking at the Fibonacci retracement, we're going to establish this point. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Got that backwards there. All right, so we're seeing that as a top level. Go ahead and drop this down on the baseline right there. Pull that just a little bit more accurate off of the highs. You can see some bouncing actions going on there. Some nice little establishments taking place. I might even try and get this set up just a little bit better. Okay. I think that actually looks really good right there. So with this, you're even seeing a bounce that's taking place off of the 1 for the day. So resistance at 84 cents. As of today, it actually hit almost 87 cents, but resistance taking place right there around the 85-cent level. And then a previous high looks like it was right around 97 cents, almost $1. Really, really close to a single dollar. That is the next major level goal. It's going to be $1. Beyond that, you're going to be working up towards $1.37. Beyond $1.37, then you're going all the way up to $2.18. Beyond that is going to be the $3.01 level. And then we got $3.52. So that's looking absolutely beautiful right now. Big volume candle for the day, which is, again, concerning because you get typically pump and dump type situations. And I did not mean to do that. I meant to do that. If we take a look on the 15-minute chart, you can actually see that it's got a little bit of some sideways action taking place here. If I zoom in just a little bit more, you can actually see it started off with a bit of a decline. I don't know when I go back, it has that change there. So you can actually see it start off a little bit of a decline and then going sideways. We're starting to see a little bit of a pull down once again Overall, though, things are still looking quite good, at least for a daily candle closure. It's got 1 hour left, so more than likely going to look very well there. On the way down, you should expect some potential support being established at 68 cents. That's also about halfway down this candle's top point position, so we could see something taking place right around there. Further drop down below that is going to be at 54 cents. That's going to coincide very well with the 21 EMA as of tomorrow. Taking a look at the RSI, you can see we just started to break into the overbought territory, but there's still a lot of room that could move with that. Technical radars are suggesting a strong buy, so overall things are looking quite good. I would expect to see more than likely, again, this is based on the percentage chances on technical analysis. Just based on that alone, you should expect to more than likely see some cool-off pressure going on, some selling pressure taking place for both Chiliz as well as Dogecoin. And Dogecoin is making a lot of people in the sector space very on edge about its bubble and what kind of ramifications, if that bubble pops, which there's a high likelihood that it will, how that's going to affect a lot of the other stuff that's out there. Hopefully, people will take their profits off of Doge and then invest it into some other projects, and that's actually going to help prop the market up, because obviously at some point people want to take profits with Doge. So that's going to go and wrap it up for this episode, guys. I'll have a separate video, as I mentioned, on DOGE, not on Doge, but on DOGE, and you're going to learn a lot more about what it is that they're doing, and it's very interesting. I'm telling you, dead serious. I looked at their website. I didn't know what they were at first, and I saw it last night, and it's a really cool project. So you guys want to check that out, feel free. And I'm on Twitter, as you guys saw. I got a bunch of referral links in the description for Coinbase and Gemini and BlockFi and Robinhood and Webull. So if you guys want to get some free stocks, you want to get some free crypto, there you go. Let me know if you guys are bullish or bearish in the comments on these coins and why. And don't forget to subscribe, hit like, and click the bell icon. I will see you guys in the next episode.